I'm Rand. This is my wife Jenny Lynn.
Hello.
And this is Treesong Bonsai Nursery, our dream. My interest in bonsai began over 30 years ago, but it wasn't until 1990 that I learned to share my passion with the world by teaching classes on the art and selling finished trees in a mall in Anchorage, Alaska. The following year, I invited a Mr. Ben Oki, a master of the art, to help lead 3 days of intense workshops. We'd pick a tree, and Ben would sketch a design of it. I remember he'd work so fast just putting down what he saw in simple lines, but when he was done, what he had on the paper only barely resembled the tree in front of us. Then we would take the tree and start working it, cutting down the root ball, pruning it back, and bending limbs into new shapes with aluminum wire, until it started to look more like his drawing than the tree we had started with. My experience working with Ben helped me better appreciate bonsai as a living art. Each piece, I learned, was unique, evolving over its lifespan, forever a work in progress. A few years later, the sale of a spectacular Chinese elm, a Zelkova, well over 200 years old, earned me a full-page article on the local newspaper and a segment for the Alaska Home and Garden program on PBS. I've since moved to Spokane, Washington, and was successful here for a number of years, but issues with my health, family, and the economy slowed our dream down to a crawl. But when I met my wife through our mutual love and appreciation of bonsai, we decided to make Treesong a reality again. We spent the last 5 years struggling with the dream, but with the launch of TreesongBonsai.com, we were able to provide bonsai trees and supplies to people across the country who also love the art form as much as we do. But as always, a lack of space and materials stifled our growth, and without a suitable home and a more significant stockpile of finished products, we had to close till we could move our nursery and add more inventory. A bonsai nursery takes a lot of space and a huge investment of time, maintaining the trees and carefully guiding each piece through their own path of design. For a long time, Treesong Bonsai Nursery hasn't had its own home. But now we've finally been able to acquire the land necessary, a beautiful 5 acres outside of Cheney, Washington, and we're ready to start growing again. There's only one gigantic looming problem. Here in the inland Northwest, we're prone to fairly harsh winters, and half of our trees are tropical, or species that we use for indoor cultivation. These are trees that make it through the other 3 seasons fine. They won't make it through the winter. The solution has always been an easy one, a simple one. This is where we need your help. We need to build a greenhouse, and quickly. As you can see behind me here, we've started on our foundation, but we still need quality materials and expert help putting together a building that will conform to its natural settings, one that will last as long as we do, so that we can help other budding artists enjoy what we found in bonsai.
Please help us build our greenhouse so we can achieve our success.